All right, we have a beautiful neon green Permobil F3 Power Chair. This power chair has 84 miles. It was used for about 3 months. It's still in brand new condition. It does have 4 electrical functions. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, and the electric legs. So all the function on this chair can be worked through the joystick or through the switch box. I like to use the switch box first. It's a lot easier for me. So the first button is the seat lift. So if you push that first button, the seat will start going up. So the seat will go up with the first button. You'll start at 22 inches when you're down, and by the time you're all the way up, you'll be at 34 inches. The nice thing about this, the seat goes up fairly fast, but also this chair will still drive at a decent speed with the seat elevated. So if you're in the kitchen with the seat at this height, you can definitely do your dishes. You can look down into your sink. You can go up to the second cabinet. It does have a lot of advantage to have a seat elevation like this. Also, it helps you get out. You don't have to be this high, but halfway up, you can easily get out of the chair a lot easier. So you can see right here that the chair does drive with the seat elevated. I can't make it go full speed in here, but you can see how it moves along pretty good. So let's look at the base while we're at it, okay? So you have your front wheel drive, which is your 14-inch solid wheels. These are non-marking wheels. You have little tip wheels in the front. You have your caster wheels in the back. You have suspension front and back. So you have a back suspension here and a front suspension here that can be adjusted on this suspension. You can adjust it. So you have 4 of these heavy-duty shocks on this chair. This is why you have such a great suspension. You can see moving right here, the suspension. You have a motor for each wheel. Each wheel has a motor. This chair right here weighs about 425 pounds, so you're not going to be able to lift it or push it if it's broken down. So if you have an issue, you'd want to roll it in neutral. So what you would do is you would turn the power off on your joystick. And the reason you want the power off, you want no resistance in the motor. So the power is off, and your motor has a lever. You can see the lever right here. If I push it down, what that does, it unlocks this wheel right here. So you have to do the same thing on this side, both sides. So you can see how it's in neutral right there. When you're done, make sure when you're done, you put it back in gear, okay? So when you put it back in gear, you can see it's back in gear there. You have an anchor point here, and you have another anchor point back in here. This is where you would secure your chair to your lift for transportation. You have 4 of these anchor points. All the way around, you have 4 of them. You can see the base of the chair. You can see the actual seat lift, the way it's built. This is your armature. You can actually see the actuator right here that makes the seat go up and down. It's inside of here. You can see how well constructed this is. So I'm going to put the power back on because we had the power off to show you how to put it in neutral. We're going to bring the seat back down. This chair has what's called a swing away joystick. So if you're right-handed, it's already set up for the right. If you're left-handed, we can switch everything to the left side, no problem there. But this helps you get closer to a dining table with a swing away joystick instead of having this joystick all the way. So you can take away 7-8 inches by swinging the joystick away to the side, okay? The next feature I'm going to show is called the electric tilt. That's when the base right here goes back, okay? When the base goes back, it's going to take the legs, it's going to take the back, because they're all connected together. So this is called your electric tilt. There you go. The next feature I'm going to show is called the electric legs. Now these legs are adjustable, so if you're 5 feet tall or 6'2", we can adjust those legs longer. They'll still be electric. So if you wanted some good circulation, you could have your seat tilted and your legs all the way up. So this would be a little extreme. You can still have circulation if you're good circulation if you're only halfway tilted. So I'm going to do it halfway here so you can see the difference. So this would be halfway tilted, and your legs are still going to be higher than your body. Okay. So I'm going to bring the legs back down. I'm going to back the chair up a little bit. All right, so the next feature I'm going to show you is the last one. It's called the electric recline. The electric recline is when the back goes back by itself. That's called the electric recline. So if you want to lay down flat in this chair, we'll see how far this goes down. So it's pretty flat. All right, so this chair lays flat. So this is called your electric recline. So if you were laying all the way down, that's what it would look like. So I'm going to bring the recline, I'm going to bring the legs back down. I'm doing 2 buttons at once. But if you want to do the legs and the back coming back up and the legs going down at one time, you can do it through the joystick. So when you're outside, always leave your legs out a little bit so you have room under there. You don't want to be jamming those into a sidewalk because they're very expensive to fix. All right, so far we've covered the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs. Now let's look at the chair itself. So the seat on this chair is 19 by 20. This is a real nice cushiony seat, and it's gel back in here, all back in here with my hand. As you can see the depression, it's all full of gel. So it keeps you back in here from coming out. The arms flip up. You do have your Permobil seat belt. This is a wing contoured back, so you can see when I push on it, you can see you have a wing on each side, which is really nice. It keeps you right in the middle of the seat, okay? Very, very nice. This is a front wheel drive chair, so if you're in the house, of course, if you're in the house, you're gonna wanna bring your legs all the way in to have the best turning radius. You don't want your legs way out there. So if you bring your legs all the way in inside the house like this, and also if you have your legs like this, when you exit the chair, there's nothing in front. But if you're in the house, this is what your turning radius would look like. This is what it looked like that turns. It turns really good. Now let's look at the back of the chair. The back of the chair, you've got these are called push bars. So these are custom. You don't see those on all the chairs. So if you have to push the chair, you've got these bars right here that are already added to the chair. They're push bars. You also have a headrest over here that's fully adjustable. So this headrest right here has all kinds of adjustments. You can make any position you want. You can also take the headrest off. Also with this chair, on the back of the chair, right over here, there's a power button.
Thank you for watching. If you have found this video useful, please hit the subscribe button below. If you have questions or need to see something else, please leave us a comment. Lastly, please sign up for the newsletter in the description below to get instant access to exclusive promotions. Enjoy the rest of your video.
You're going to hear me turn it off. So the power is off on the whole chair. When we ship this chair, we turn the power off right here. So you have to go in here, on top, and push the button left. So I'm going to go back on top, push it to the left. The power is back onto the chair. These levers right here, if I turn this lever, now if I turn this one, the arm will tilt up like this. Okay, so it's easier if someone holds the arm up and then you do it, because when you do it all the weight on, it's a little bit harder to turn. And this side would be for this side, okay? These are only reflectors, they're not lights. There's your anchor points in the back. You can see it here and here. This is where you secure your chair. There's 2 more up front. I'm going to turn the power back on. So whenever you turn the power off and back on here, you have to turn it back on in the front. These chairs are so quiet. This is a really sharp looking chair too. So when you charge this chair, you'll take your Permobil charger and you'll plug it right below the joystick right here. And as soon as the light goes to 100%, your batteries are full. As soon as the charger recognizes the batteries being full, it'll stop charging. You have 2 batteries in here, so they're going to give you about 15 miles on a battery charge. That distance varies for everybody. It all depends if you're going uphill, if you're outside, if you use the electrical functions, the weight of the user, and how you drive the chair. So you may get more than 15, you may get less. It's just a number there to give you a gauge how far it should go. Okay, so let's recap. We have here a Permobil F3 with 84 miles. This power chair has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric leg. It has a joystick, swing away joystick on the right, that can be installed on the left. It has the flip-up arms. If you transfer from the side, the arms do flip up. It does have the safety belt. It has the 19 by 20 gel seat. It has the contoured wing back. It has the adjustable headrest, the push bar, and of course the world famous suspension from Permobil. 4 shocks on this chair. Great suspension, independent motors for each wheel, solid tires. I can go on and on. So if you're looking for the top of the line in power chairs, Permobil is the top of the line. This is a really, really nice one. And as I said, this one is ready to go. So this is the Permobil F3 Power Chair. Top speed on this chair is 6 miles an hour. It seems like it goes a little bit faster, but it shows 6 miles an hour. When you let go, it brakes automatically. You can control the speed by not pushing the joystick forward all the way. If I just push it a little bit like this, you can see I'm barely moving. So you can control the speed this way, or you can reduce it through the joystick. Very, very smooth power chair. So this chair has no problem through the grass, because my grass has a good bottom. So make sure that you have a good bottom in your grass, and it'll go through your grass just like it did with my grass right here. So I'm going to elevate the seat lift right now to show you again that it does drive with the seat elevated. So this chair is the F3 loaded with the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric leg, and of course the swing away joystick, the fantastic suspension you get over these chairs also. So I think we're all the way up. Now we can drive it. So it drives with the seat elevated right at 3 miles an hour, so half speed. So when you're driving with the seat elevated, just make sure that you're on a flat surface inside your house or the mall. Do not abuse it. If you go on a crooked sidewalk, bumpy roads, you're asking for trouble. These are nice chairs, but you have to take care of them. This is a really nice one. As I said, this one here, it's got 84 miles, practically brand new, fully loaded, ready to go.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marcsmobility.com.